welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrea and today I'm going to make a 3x3 cube box and this is actually being made to hold a candle which is still drying at the moment, or setting at the moment, it's just a spherical candle that's fragranced and it looks like marble. It's if it's finished before I finish this, I don't think it will be, but if it is then I'll show you it, or I'll put it in the photographs. Anyway, so what I'm going to use is some Whisper White. I've got a piece of 9x9 Whisper White here, and I've got a piece of 5x5 Soft Sky. I'm picking out the colours from this DSP, which is absolutely spectacular. I'm just looking for my catalogue, which I've put down somewhere and I'm not sure where. There it is. Yeah, it's actually like photographed images on one side, so that's like photographed images with big sequins, and then on the other side it's got sort of a contrasty pattern, and then there's photographs of bows, and on the other side, you know, a festive sort of pattern, a celebration kind of pattern. And this set is called Picture Perfect Party. Yeah, and it's lovely, and it's 6x6 paper, and you get 48 sheets, 6 each of 4 different double-sided designs, I think. Anyway, that's what I'm using. And then I'm going to use some of this lovely lemon lime twist ribbon, which is also, it's a grey grain ribbon, which is also on in the Spring Summer catalogue from Stampin' Up. And then just picking out some of these colours here, I've made the sentiment. I've just stamped Happy Birthday from the little panda set, which is free celebration, the party pandas. And I've just stamped that out in Berry Burst, and I've just used a Soft Sky, a Berry Burst, a Peekaboo Peach, and a gold foil. And I've cut them using a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. Wasn't a 1 1/4 inch? Yeah. And I've just made a sort of a fun kind of sentiment, just sort of stack. I might splay those out, I'm not sure yet. Okay, so just to get started then on making the box, as well as the 9x9 and the 5x5, I've also cut out some DSP, which is going to go on the sides of the box and the top. So for the sides, I've cut out 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. I've cut out 4 of those in this design, and then for the top, 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 of another design for the top. I'm going to leave the sides of the box lid blank and the bottom. So what we need is a scoreboard. Oops. Keep all my scoreboards and cutting boards and stuff underneath my desk. I've got a little shelf down there, so that's where I keep them. And I'm going to just score at 3 and 6. This is a really sturdy box because it has sort of doubled up sides, and then 3 and 6 on the other side as well. And then for the lid, I'm going to score at 1 inch, but I'm going to just bring it in that 1/8 of an inch before I do so, just to give it the size to fit onto my box. It would be too big. I think I brought it in a bit too far. 1/16 of an inch is usually enough. And that's all there is to this scoring for this one. Oh, clonky clinky clonk. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold and burnish those score lines. I finally got a Stampin' Up bone folder. I had so many bone folders that I didn't know what to do with them all. And then I thought, no, I'm going to get myself a step. When I finally passed Bronze Elite level, I thought, now I'm going to get myself a Stampin' Up bone folder. Let's see what it's like. And it is nice. It's quite big. It's bigger than the one I used to use, which was I can never forget her name. I never remember her name. I can't remember. That was a bit finer at the end, that one, and it wasn't as long, but it's quite handy having one that's a little bit longer. Right, so I'm just going to, my scissors seem to have disappeared, my big scissors. I'm just going to cut up every bottom vertical score line on the bottom right. I'm just going to do that. So we're just going to glue them all up like so, and that makes a nice sturdy box. The only problem is with this design of box is you don't get any edge which hasn't got a join on it, but don't let that put you off. Right, so I'm going to get my pieces of DSP. Oh goodness, I'm getting everything caught. And I'm just going to glue them on the back and stick them onto my box. These are going to go on the inside. So let's just glue them up. Make sure you either get your glue to the edges, or when you're sticking them things down, you're conscious of pushing out the edges to get the glue right out there, because you don't want flappy sides. Tombow is like something I didn't used to use very much. I was always a tape person, a tape dispenser person really, and I didn't use Tombow much at all, but I didn't use liquid glue as much at all. But then when I discovered Tombow, I was like, oh, well, not discovered it, when I started buying it from Stampin' Up, I thought, now I get it. Now I see why it's the glue of choice. You just get such a better, longer lasting finish with glue than you do with tape. Even the really good tapes, you know, they do sort of perish eventually, whereas glue seeps into the fabric of the paper and becomes part of it and makes that sort of unbreakable bond. So there we go, sounding like Harry Potter now. There's our box, that's cute. And then for the lid we're going to do the same thing. So we're just going to snip up bottom right. And I quite like that this is plain. I think it just gives you a little break up between the two patterns, because I mean you could use something, you could pick up one of the colours and just put a little strip, but I just think that's perfect. And you've got a nice little box there, got a good space to fit stuff. box. You see? Gorgeous little box that. And I love this little sort of take on the side DSP. You can splay that out. You can even, to make it look better, you can even glue it into sections. But there we go. Cute little box. And like I said, it'll be good for anything. That's for a candle, but it'd be great for a bath bomb. Anything. I mean, you can divide it into 4 if you want. It'd probably hold little nail polishes, lipsticks. It's delicious. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you very soon for another project.